So his divine nature is not equal to the divine nature of the Father. They are not equal.
No, I hear your argument. Can you demonstrate your assertion?
So I want you to.
I'm not gonna explain away your assertions. You made assertions. You said that Jesus' divinity is constrained by time. Please demonstrate that to me. How so? Give me a Bible verse.
24, Matthew 24:23.
Give me something. Give me something, host.
Matthew 24:23.
Okay, Logos, you can do the Bible reading. I use my argument, so go on. You can read it, Logos.
So this is the verse that you're appealing to, host.
Yeah, this is the one he's appealing to. I and designer are one.
Yeah.
Host, is this your verse? I just want to make sure because I'm talking to you.
Okay, look, you can. No, it's fine. He can bring the verse if there's a verse that he wants to use to our advantage. Fine, but I was just gonna have a conversation. So it's better if he can bring a verse.
Then if any man shall say unto you, Lo, here is Christ, or there, believe it not. For there shall arise false Christs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that, if it were possible, they shall deceive even the very elect. Behold, I have told you before. Wherefore, if they shall say unto you, Behold, he is in the desert, go not forth, behold, he is in the secret chambers, believe it not. For as the lightning cometh out of the east and shineth even unto the west, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. So, when it says he's coming, and he's not here and he's not there, and when he does come, everybody will see him from the east to the west as lightning, that dictates that he is constrained by time and space.
Do you agree with that, host?
Sorry.
Do you agree that those verses demonstrate that Jesus is constrained by time because he says that do not look to the east or the west if they say that the Christ is there? Don't they're in the east, they're in the west. Don't believe them. For as lightning strikes, that's when the Son of Man is going to come. When Jesus talks about his coming, do you agree with Logos that when he says he's coming, that means that Jesus is constrained by that his divinity is constrained by time?
You need the jump.
So Logos, he's coming where? Is he going outside the heavens or is he coming to the earth?
Yeah, when he's coming back from the heavens. Yeah.
I mean, logic is very simple. He's coming.
It means he's not on earth. He's saying he's not on earth, so he is still constrained by time and space.
So if he's coming to earth or to any created realm, that means that Jesus' divinity is now constrained by time.
No. He's in the heavens. Hold on a second. He's constrained in the heavens.
Let the host answer.
Yes.
No, he's still in the created realm. He's still in the created realm. The heavens are created.
I got you. Okay, I got you. So I want everybody to pay attention because I'm going to show you. Now, I don't agree with you, but I'm just going to show you how your argument destroys Islam. I'm about to show you. You destroyed Allah. Okay? And here's why. Because according to your hadith,
Jesus is coming.
According to your hadith, does Allah descend to the lowest heaven?
No. He never.
Hold on.
Wait, you said no?
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hey,
wait. Hold
on a second. It's okay. What does that have to do with Jesus coming back?
Hold on. Look at how they panic already.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Look at the instant panic.
When Allah says, Allahu A'lam.
Oh, there, nice. Hadi, say that one more time.
Allahu A'lam how he descends.
Exactly. Allahu A'lam how he descends. Very good. Wait, let me
we have different opinion. Hold on.
Come on, let me say this, man. Come on, man.
No, logic. It's also his mercy that it is not a physical descent, but because
that's not what it says.
Because we don't attribute any sort of space-time movement with him. So,
but Allah, Muhammad does.
No, we don't say up, down, left, right.
Muhammad does, though.
So it's his mercy that descends. The scholars
okay,
That's his mercy,
hold on
that is
hold on a
mercy
second.
defend.
I got you. I hear you. All
Yeah.
right, so let me say something to Hani. Let me say something about what Hani said, and now I'll respond to your point. Okay.
But that's why
So-
I muted. Yeah.
So Hani,
This
in
is
response-
I don't understand. We have to find out how he descends. Allah Alam, it's not important for how he descends.
Allahu Alam.
No, hold on. But listen, Logic. You said Jesus is fully man, fully God. He's on earth. Tell me, how is that fully God constrained in time and space? Tell me.
Man, good question, Hani. Good question.
Wait, wait.
And I'll say this, Hani. I'll say Christ Allahum. Christ Allahum.
Wait, so you concede. You concede. Wait, honey, one second. Godlogic.
Christ
So you concede.
what is it?
So you concede. So you concede that Jesus is constrained by time and space.
Dude, stop interrupting me, please. Host, can you please tell Logos to stop interrupting?
Actually provided an argument. You just shifted the conversation.
You kicked
derailed.
Bob for interrupting you earlier, and
You're not talking. You're screaming Yahweh Allah.
So here we are again.
You're showboating.
So hey, Honey, Yahweh Hu Alam. Hey, Honey, Christ Hu Alam. Do you see how I can easily?
Do we see Allah walked on the earth? Hold on,
Honey, notice how I let you speak. Honey, notice how I let you speak. I let you speak, bro.
You think Jesus is coming?
Thank you. So notice this. I can do the same that you just did. When you try to apply your double standards unto us Christians, and you demand exact answers and an exact breakdown of God's nature and his actions and his functions. But the second we ask you guys something simple on the same lines, you immediately appeal to mystery and say Allahu Alam.
No, hold on.
Honey, let me respond, please. Honey, wait a second. Honey, let me respond, please, Honey.
No, we do say Allah Alam, but
30 more seconds, guys, please. 30 more seconds. I got interrupted. 30 more seconds.
Okay, Logic, the best explanation, like I told you.
Please, host, you know I'll listen.
Guys, hold on a second. Y'all are letting him run. Honey, designer, please, for the sake of God. Hold on a second. You're the one who made the claim that Jesus was not constrained by time and space. We're making God. Stop trying to change the subject. This isn't panic mode. Pay attention. You still haven't addressed the part about him being constrained by time and space. You're trying to derail the conversation. So why don't you address? Nobody's muting you, Godlogic. Now address
it again. Stop lying.
Address the debate.
If this is how it's gonna go, I could be done. I could
Bro,
leave it here.
you're muting yourself, Godlogic.
These guys gonna keep muting me and talking over me.
Nobody's muting you, Godlogic.
Bro, no one's muting me, bro. I told them not to.
So ridiculous.
Assad.
Okay,
Assad,
so Jesus.
Don't do
Jesus.
that.
Hold on. It doesn't matter.
Whenever somebody mutes me,
that's
it
not
shows up at the top of your screen. So don't lie and say nobody's muting me.
Okay, but no, I'm not
so call them out.
I'm not
it
mod.
tells you exactly which moderator muted.
Click on my name. I'm not mod anymore.
Hold on. Every. We don't say Allah came into time.
Honey, please, Honey, that doesn't matter. Honey, it doesn't matter. Hold on a second, Honey, please. It doesn't matter because that's.
I wasn't finished, Logos.
So you concede about Jesus being constrained by time and space.
I wasn't finished.
Do you concede? Do you concede? 1 second, cheers.
Nope,
do you concede?
I don't.
You don't? Okay, now argue the point then and stop trying to derail the conversation.
Let me finish.
This has nothing to do with Jesus.
Hey, Assad, are you going to continue to just not mod, bro? Like, what's going on? You going to let them all just jump in when I'm talking? I have no problem listening to you guys, and here's why. Because none of you guys have a defeater against me.
Address the argument.
I can let all of you talk. I don't care which one of you guys talk. I will not interrupt you. Because nothing you say has weight. So have that self-control and wait until I'm finished. Appreciate it. So now, let me tell you why this is a problem for you and not me. Because I gave you this this clarifier. I said, I don't agree with this point, but this is your argument, so this is why it works against you. It doesn't work against me, because I don't hold this view. I'm not saying that because Jesus is coming, that means that his divinity is constrained by time, because he's coming, or shows up in our realm in some way. But you guys are saying that. You guys are saying, just because Jesus is coming into our realm, that means that his divinity is constrained by time and space. Okay, since that's your position, that means that you have to hold that Allah, let me finish. you have to hold, if you're consistent and not contradicting yourselves, and you don't have double standards, Allah is constrained by time and space because Allah descends to the lowest heaven every night. So he does it at a specific time.
Honey, please. Now wait, just wait. No, I got it. It's okay. Listen. No, we in this.
Logos, I'm gonna let you have a go. But logic, I told you, I gave you the explanation that he does not enter his creation. There's a barrier of hijab between him and the creation. So logic, that's why it wouldn't make sense
it's okay.
for him to enter.
It's okay because if you just let me finish, designer. Just relax for a second. So we in Islam believe that Allah's actions. I stuck for a lot, dude.
Hey, brothers, we can't communicate like this. All the brothers talking all at one time and giving the brothers. Yeah, it can't run like this, man. For real, straight up.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I'm trying, but look, something of importance as this, look, they don't explain. So look, he does not enter his creation. So he's gonna have a good laugh. So look, it's his mercy logic that the scholars have said it is his mercy that descends. It's not him.
Thank you, designer.
Yeah, but the problem is logic.
So
like logic, you challenge. Hold on. You challenge the brothers. You challenge the brothers based upon Allah descending to the nearest heaven. Correct?
Say that again.
You challenged them. You challenged the brothers and brought something stating that Allah descends to the nearest heaven. Correct?
Correct.
And the brother said Allah knows best, and I guess you tried to clown the brother based upon that, right?
I didn't clown him.
Now let me ask you a question.
I applaud him.
That's fine. Do you know the extent of God's mercy?
Nope.
Right. It's Allah. So Allah God knows best, right?
Yahweh knows best.
Yeah, you don't know the extent of God's mercy. My second question is, you mentioned about the attributes of God, right? And you mentioned, did you say that God was all loving?
I never said that, but I do believe that.
Yeah, and so since he's all loving, does he love the devil?
The devil is an enemy of God. And so
I don't bother if he's an enemy or not, but does God, since he's all loving, does he love the devil? Because he did once. And you would say that God created evil as well, right? Because how did evil
I would
get
not.
into the world?
I would not. But you're changing the subject.
Who created evil, Logic?
You're changing. Notice how you're changing the subject.
You always say changing because you don't want to address the argument. Stay here.
You're literally changing the argument. You're not even addressing
Godlogic. If you forgot, we were talking about how Jesus.
You're not even addressing the argument anymore, Mr.
No, man, you didn't address the argument, Godlogic.
So hold on, just really quick.
You didn't address the argument. Okay, do you concede that Jesus?
Notice how these guys got to interrupt at every turn.
Let them talk. 1 second,
They cannot let me talk because he's a coward.
Just let me finish.
He's scared.
My first.
Just let me finish the conversation with him really quick, please, Mr. Dawa. Please,
Mr. Dawa.
Let me just finish the conversation.
Do you agree?
Let's just dial it back a little bit. Let's
do you agree, Mr. Dawa?
Constrained by time and space. 1 second. Once I'm finished, you guys can have him.
Constrained by time and space.
No. Okay, listen. We believe that Allah's actions exist in time and space. His actions do, but He does not. You think?
Let's stay on.
Guys, 1 second. Just let me finish the conversation with him.
We believe that in Islam.
1 second. We believe in Islam.
I actually
believe in Islam that
bring up Islamic apex.
1 second. We believe in Islam that Allah's actions exist in time and space, but He doesn't come in to time and space. He doesn't enter time and space. He does not be constrained by time and space. But Jesus is coming back, and He's still in the heavens, which is in time and space. So you concede that Jesus is not God because He's constrained by time and space, correct? But really quick, just really let me finish.
So Allah descending to the lowest heaven.
Oh wait.
There's 7 of them. There's 7 of them. Notice how I let Logos speak. Now, you guys are immediately interrupting.
Now you want to talk to Logos.
And now Dawa's interrupting. What are you guys going to do?
1 second.
Listen, you guys are gonna fight. You guys are fighting over each other, man.
Ain't nobody fighting over nobody. You just
not fighting.
Y'all fighting over each other.
Listen,
fellas, everybody's gonna get a turn.
None of that going on, bro. We have a conversation.
Everybody's gonna get a turn.
Logic, 1 second, guys, Dawa, Logic, 1 second. Please, can we just make it one at a time?
Yes, please, for the sake of Allah.
Let Logic finish. Logos, you speak after. Please, no interruption. When Logic is finished, then Dawa, Hani, whoever wants to speak next, please let him go. Let Logic finish.
Can we bring Islamic apex in, please?
He's already
Let the conversation flow. Let Logic have his say. then Logos will speak and nobody will interrupt, please. Yeah?
Hold on, when is it my turn?
Appreciate it.
You can go after me.
No, it is Dawa's turn. It's Dawa's turn. So now this is where we're at. You guys are saying that because Jesus comes to our realm, that this means that his divinity is constrained to space and time, which none of us say that. We have the luxury. We have the luxury of the hypostatic union, where Jesus takes on the form of flesh and enters our world through the flesh, right? Allah doesn't have that. Allah did not incarnate. So when Allah is entering the created realm, when he descends to the lowest heaven, meaning he's going down and passing the seventh heaven, going through the sixth, going through the fifth, going through the fourth heaven, the third heaven, the second heaven, all the way to at least, maybe not in, but at least to the lowest heaven, the bottom heaven. And therefore, according to y'all's argument, not mine, according to y'all's argument, because Allah is descending and now is intercreation, he is now constrained to time and space. That's y'all's logic. That's y'all's argument. This isn't my argument.
Let me finish. Okay, so that was hold on. Logos.
One at a time, guys. Look, let me finish. No, we're sticking to that. No, we are not gonna descend him. I told you his
designer.
I literally was asking him 2 questions. I was waiting.
No, because there is a barrier. Logos, give me 1 minute, please. Logic, there is a barrier.
I finished my
creation. There is a barrier between the creation and the creator. So he does not. Okay, it is his mercy. Because a lot
they don't say that.
Parables, no, but logic, just like how you have parables in your Bible, everything is not literal. There are certain things in the Quran and the Hadith that it is parable. It is not exact for you to read it as it is. This is his mercy, because then you're going to go against him entering his creation.
Okay, we got it, designer.
Okay,
we heard you. We heard you. Thank you very much.
He needs to understand that he doesn't enter his creation. So that's why we can critique about Jesus doing what he does, and there is an issue about his divine nature being in creation, which is not equal to the divine nature of the Father. There is a difference.
Let me respond. Now, designer, the reason why I'm not going with what you're saying is because, and we know this, what you're saying literally is not in the Hadith. The Hadith literally says that Allah descends to the lowest heaven at every third of the night. It doesn't say his mercy comes down. It doesn't say his generosity or his compassion descends, or that he descends through his mercy. It don't say none of that. What it says is that Allah himself comes down to the lowest heaven. Not only that, but he asks, who is it that is praying to me? Who is it that's lifting up the supplication? Who is it?
Avery, let me ask you a question.
So it's a specific time. Wait. Let me just land this. It's a specific time, and with specific questions, with a specific purpose. To say that all of this is just a parable of his mercy coming down, you're going against the plain words of the Hadith. That's all I'm saying. That's why I'm not taking your view, designer.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask you on logic. You said that God was all loving.
Bro, stop trying to change the argument.
And stop whining about changing. Just handle the argument and address it. So you just said that God was all loving.
Stop changing subjects, bro.
Listen, we was talking about it before. You didn't have no problem with it.
We were not talking about it before.
You were literally engaged with asking 2 questions.
Okay.
You mentioned that God was all loving because this was one of the attributes of him.
You know what? I'll do this. How about this?
If God is all loving, does he love the devil? Yes or no?
Mr. Dawa, I will engage with your new topic if you concede that Allah is constrained by time.
That's not my argument. That was their argument.
So do you agree that their argument backfired? I know.
Bro, you didn't even address my argument, guys.
Hold on.
Guys, I want to control the live. Well, I'm going to mute people because look, Brother Dawa will go to the other attribute later. At the moment, we're going to be running.
I'm out. Y'all can have that, bro. I'm out of here.
Okay, no problem, brother. Look, stick to
Asadullah, can we bring
Can I just finish with him really quick?
Designer,
can you stop interrupting the conversation I'm having and please just let me finish really quick?
But
You
guys
interrupted the
don't-
conversation.
Please.
I'm having a conversation.
No, I didn't.
with him.
No, it was with me.
No, I'm having a
I'm
conversation.
I'm the one who brought you the
I'm
verse
just gonna
that showed
do-
that he was constrained by time and space.
He's
You
the one
made
that
the claim.
backed off of you.
You
He
haven't
agreed with the
addressed
verse.
the claim.
The only reason why I dealt with the verse.
That
is
is true.
because
I
the
did
host
kind
said
of
he
jump in
agrees
with the verse. Yeah, designer, you're right. You could do that. But anyway, now
No,
you still
it's up to
haven't addressed
designer.
Now you're the one who made the claim that Jesus was not constrained by time and space. Now I proved that he was, and you still have yet to address the argument. All you did was run to the Hadith and try to prove us wrong. Proving us wrong isn't going to save you, Godlogic. You made the claim that Jesus was constrained by time and space. You've yet to rebuttal against my argument. Can we ever get a concede on that? Then we can move on to the next point. We can move on to Allah after that, but you first have to concede that point. We got to take it step by step, precept by precept. So address the claim that you made that I refuted.
So, host, what do you have to say?
They're not gonna. I said what I have to say, but logic, you can't repeat. Like you said about me repeating. I hope you comprehendo, you understand what I
I
explained.
do. Trust me. Matter of fact, let me still make. Let me still make. Can I
So
still make?
Logic, are you going to reply to Logos?
let me give you a bit more context. So
All right, go
you
ahead.
know,
Designer, don't let him run from it. Do you concede on this topic,
I
Godlogic?
want Logos, give me a minute. So you know, we have our daily prayers, the 5 daily prayer. So the mercy, the reason, there is a reason. They didn't just made it up. That, you know, the tahajjud prayer, that, you know, the night prayer is called tahajjud, if you know, that, you know, that time, that prayer is very, like, you know, it's a direct relationship between, like, intimate, you can say, between God and his creation, that everyone is sleeping, and at night time, when you pray and it's quiet, that you can fully focus and have your prayer, you have a direct connection. So that's when he is more merciful. That's why he said that, meaning that his mercy descends. I know that he says descends, but his mercy descends the most. He's the most merciful during the night to his servant. You want context, bro? I'm giving you context.
Okay.
So that's what it's not. What you're saying is not right, because you can't
let me
read this and translate it. So can we move to Jesus after we've done this one?
We were already on. The reason why we got here is because we were already on Jesus. I already demonstrated for you guys.
Jesus? Yeah, I want to go back to Jesus after. Okay, are you happy with this explanation?
No.
Okay, explain again now. Then we can do this for 5 minutes.
Sure. I explained to you the difference between my position and yours. My position, and this is why I keep saying, my brother, that you're either purposely like ignoring what I say, or you're just like, when I talk, you just, you know, zone me out. You know, you're just like, you know, Logic is just talking. I'll just wait till he's finished and yada, yada, yada. Because when you repeat the points or say that I didn't address something that I literally addressed in this conversation, you know, that's what it's showing me. So,
Sounds familiar.
I demonstrated in life. I demonstrated why my position doesn't have this problem while yours does. Because according to your logic, you were saying that Jesus coming into our realm means that his divinity is constrained by time and space. It's constrained by time and space.
No.
So, fortunately for me, I have a hypostatic union. I have a hypostatic union in which my Bible literally says that the Son entered the world through the flesh. That's the modality of how he entered the world. However, you don't have an incarnation. You don't have a hypostatic union. You just have Allah and the unification of all his pieces of attributes that make him what he is. And so with Allah, who did not take on a human form, Allah who did not incarnate, Allah descends to the lowest heaven. Now, I hear that you have a different position than the rest of the brothers on the panel. You're saying that he doesn't actually descend, but that his mercy comes down. And he's compassionate towards the believers and those who offer up those intimate prayers. So it's his mercy that is coming down and being displayed on the believers and those who supplicate and those who pray. I understand what you're saying. Okay? So don't get it. Don't
wait a second, please.
Don't get me wrong.
That makes sense.
Okay, wait. That's not our position.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not done talking, my guys.
Okay, well, hurry
Now
up,
let's
man.
talk.
You're taking forever.
Well, when 3 people talk, I gotta respond. You know what I'm saying? So
We're just waiting for you to finish.
There's only one me.
I know, you
So-
cry every time we
So I
interrupt. So
wanted to demonstrate to you, host, that I understand what you're saying. Don't think that I don't comprehend what you're saying. I just disagree with it. And the reason why I disagree with it is because that is an ad hoc interpretation that cannot be justified by the text. The text says nothing about Allah's mercy. The text says nothing about Allah's compassion coming down, or His mercy coming down, or some other abstract, metaphorical, analogical meaning of something coming down. It says Allah, your Lord, descends to the lowest heaven at the third of every night, and He asks, He talks to the angels. He's having a conversation and says, who are these that pray to me? Who are these that supplicate? So I understand the reasoning on why you and people who hold that interpretation try to put a band-aid on it and say, well, you know, it can't mean what it actually says, because then that means that Allah comes into creation and that would destroy what we say about Tawheed. So this has to be metaphorical somehow, some way. I understand why, but by the text, it's not justified.
Yes.
Okay, now you made a couple erroneous statements. First off, you said that we claimed that Jesus' divinity was getting constrained by time and space. That is not what we're saying at all, Godlogic.
That's exactly what y'all
saying. Don't interrupt me. I didn't interrupt you. No. So what we're saying is that Jesus is constrained by time and space, therefore cannot be God in any way. You made the claim that He was constrained wholly, He wasn't constrained at all, wholly or nor completely by time or space. Outside of it was not constrained at all, was nowhere, and was not in space at all whatsoever. That was your claim about Jesus. Now, I refuted that claim. I showed you where Jesus said He's not here or there on earth, and that He's in the heaven, and that He's going to come back. So He then, therefore, must be constrained by time and space. One, space, being in heaven and not on earth, and not able to come back on earth, because He says, do not believe anybody that says that I'm there, or He is there, or in the secret chamber, or in the desert, right, or anywhere. Because when He comes back, which is a specific time, everybody's going to see Him. He says, for as the lightning cometh from the east, even unto the west. He says, from the window to the wall. Okay, so everybody's going to see Him when He comes back. You understand? Jesus was gangster. You didn't know it. Now, that dictates that He is constrained by time and space, and therefore cannot be God. Now, that's the argument. That's what you need to address. But you keep showboating and waffling about Allah and some action that He did. His actions take place in time and space. His actions have time and space. Those are actions, not Him, not He Himself. So I've already defended that. I've already refuted it. And I keep on bringing us back to Jesus, but you keep running to Allah. Why is that? Just defend your Jesus being God. Unless you want to concede, then that's fine. Then you can admit defeat and admit Jesus isn't God, and we can all move on with our lives. You can say, La ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu, and then we can move on. We can all be happy. But if you keep on running from the actual point and trying to, deflect, I mean, it's just gonna make you look bad, Godlogic. So please address the actual contention here, okay?
All right.
So can we slowly now move to Jesus?
We've already been on Jesus. This is why we're on Allah.
So explain.
He just said something.
I don't want to run away from them, and
you guys are all running away from it. Well, not
okay. Guys, please. I'll let Brother Islamic Apex go, but this is
let him finish. No, let him get his turn. Let him get his turn. Let him get his turn.
Okay, so let me just finish.
Jazana, calm down, Aki.
No, I know, but I get interrupted all the time, bro. So logic, the divine nature of Christ on earth, even if you have the hypostasis, how is it equal to the divine nature of the Father when they are in two different realms? Explain to us. We don't care. We know you have the hypostasis. So with the hypostat, explain how they are equal when they are in two different realms. You can still have your hypostas, but they are not still equal. So you say they are co-equal. The triune God is co-equal. We can see not co-equal.
All right. So, do you notice? I just want to ask you a question because two of you guys spoke and had your turn before I did. So I might be a little winded. So forgive me if I'm long. I'm responding to both of you. Host, just really quick, just for a question, so I can build my point that I'm making. Earlier, and even now, did you say that the divinity of Jesus is constrained to time and space?
Yes.
Okay. You heard that, Logos?
He does not say the divinity of Jesus. No, he does not have any divine quality.
Hold on a second, Logos.
Designer, what are you saying, man?
No, Logos, I will refute. Don't interrupt, but I know how to answer.
Well, I'm sure, Kaki, you can't do that. What are you saying? Designer, think about it, man. He's a little sneak. He's a little sneak thief, man.
It's fine. No.
So sexual,
Okay. When I need your help, Logos, there's many people here. They can help me.
Hey, well, then tell him you don't think Jesus is divine because you literally just said that in front of 500 people, Aki.
No. Of course, he has the divine nature. So how can he not be divine?
How does Jesus have a divine nature? What are you talking about?
There's a lot of people. You need to control yourself, bro.
I'm asking you, how does Jesus have a divine nature, Aki?
So he only has the human nature.
Yeah, he's just a human.
He doesn't have the divine nature.
At all. Your sign, you look at your screen, it says Jesus is not God. How can he have the divine nature? What are you talking about, man?
I think design is talking about the Christian paradigm.
According to the Christian paradigm, Logic's representing them. Is he gonna say, "Did someone drop him?"
Oh no! Where did he go? Wait.
He ran.
Logic, if you can come back, we don't know what happened, man.
Okay, just leave the space for him.
Okay, since he left,
Brother Islamic Apex can speak. Others can speak.
yeah, Logos. There's a lot of blunders you made, and there's some errors the host you guys all made as well. So let me just address it.
Hold on a second. Why are you coming up here talking about the Muslims? There's Christians to debate. What are you doing?
Weren't you just talking
about the
host?
That's a big blunder. Don't worry about what we did.
You're
supposed to conceal a brother's Apex. You're supposed to conceal a brother's fault.
Logos.
Yeah,
You were
that's
just
not very
talking about-
Muslim, brother. We don't do that.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
okay.
you were just talking about the host, right? So now no one can talk about you. So
I was trying to prevent him from committing shirk.
Okay, and you almost committed kufr. So that's what I'm trying to help you. Yeah, I'll tell you how, dumbass. So listen and shut.
I'm a dumbass. Fuck you, Apex.
Yeah.
You little bitch, man. Who the hell are you talking to?
That's cool.
Let's shut your mouth, man. Don't even talk.
I'm here to teach you. Okay, just leave him down there. That guy is slow.
Yo, what the hell is going on?
Where did he go, man? I was going to give him the answer that he wanted, man.
Brother Furious.
Like him, he was looking for the answer. The hadith.
Asadullah, did you drop Islamic Apex?
I'm gonna just drop everyone. I don't really care. I'm dropping.
No, so I had a look at the
I'm not gonna have people messing up the panel, man. Because
you know,
hold on. Don't drop everyone. I know it's up here quiet.
No, Sister Jannah. After a lot of hard work, I got this account, and I'm not gonna mess it up. It takes only few words to, you have to control yourself. Do you understand? Otherwise, they are gonna mess up the account.
Did he leave?
I'm gonna drop people. I'm gonna just drop everyone.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Walaikum salam. Diner, is everything okay? No, it's getting heated and curse words are being said. And
Can I just say something quickly?
Designer's probably gonna end the live because
I think what you should and restart again, just in case if somebody tries.
I will recommend that as well, Designer. Restart the live in a second, but I just wait, Designer. I just want to say something, brother. 1 second. For the brothers here that were here, we understand that they were, Logic was making the argument. Logos wanted us, have his say. He didn't complete his say, and then I think he misunderstood you, Designer, bro, because he said you was talking according to the Christian paradigm. He was thinking that you're talking about what you as a Muslim believe. You don't obviously believe that he's he's got divine nature. So we obviously he misunderstood that, but it's fine. And then I think brother Apex and brother Logos, they misunderstood each other. Maybe he got a misunderstanding from that as well.
Assalamu alaikum.
Please forgive each other for the sake of Allah. Just forgive each other for the sake of Allah, and we will start in the next live, inshallah.
Could I quickly say something to the host before he restarts, please?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, just an advice. Wallahi, this is a sincere advice. I'm going to keep it short because it's better to do privately DMing you. because there's a difference between advice and trying to embarrass someone. But wallahi, I think just a general advice for everyone is to look at our information and our ability before we start debating people of other faiths. The brother Anas, he's quite learned in debating them, and he's been doing it for a long time. But I think just for others, maybe it's better and more pertinent to learn the arguments better before engaging with others, because wallahi, it's on you to represent Islam well, especially in a debate capacity. And my teacher wouldn't let me debate until I finished 2, 3, 4 years of learning Islam and then going into Christianity if I want to do apologetics. We need to be equipped before we debate, wallah. And this is on the Muslims.
Oh, yeah, 100% right, wallah.
You're absolutely right, wallah.
Okay, so let's just be careful. Because the companions
Wait, guys, everybody's talking.
The problem I have is like, when I try to make point, I let other people have a go out of respect. Otherwise, I can handle it myself. But the thing is, like, if there's going to be differences, it's fine. But then they keep interrupting me, and I can't even concentrate.
Can I say something real quick? Can I say something?
Guys, you guys are all interrupting the host. That's what he's talking about.
I don't even get to speak. I let people speak so much, but I don't even get to land the points properly. I told him to repeat, and then he repeated it once. He understood when he was engaged with me, but then I get interrupted, and then, like, he's saying, oh, it's not our paradigm. He should know, like, being such an old debater, when I'm talking about our paradigm, he should automatically know. I don't have to say, in our paradigm, this is in their paradigm. Do you understand? So I don't know why.
I want to say something. I want to say something quick.
Handy, can I finish, Klaus?
Just wait quick before I forget. Okay, when he's saying Allah descends through the seven, doesn't say nothing in the hadith that he descends through the seven. He's made all that up. He made all that up when he says he's descending.
Yeah, but I got a hadith. Yeah, but I got scholars. I
know, but
scholars.
It doesn't say in the hadith.
Every single scholar. Yeah, I know.
Guys, I didn't say this. I have a reference. Well, he's one of the top scholars. He's got scholars under him. Sheikh Hassan Ali, when he was doing the explanation about him descending, he said it's his mercy that he doesn't. Yeah, exactly. We do not give him any movement. That all we have.
Godlogic.
Pardon?
Okay, can I just finish and I'll drop out?
Okay. Yeah, no problem, sister. Brother Muhammad, show us, apart from the istawa. I do know what I'm talking about. Apart from istawa, when he rises above his throne. Apart from that, where else do you have in the Quran anything about the descent of Allah?
I don't know who you're directing that to. Can I just finish what I was saying?
No, Brother Muhammad, that's to you. As you've come on the panel, no problem. I want you to show me a verse where Allah says that He descends.
You're directing this at me for what? But I didn't come up to debate you. I came up just to say.
But you're saying things that we need to be qualified. So I'm asking you.
I came up to give you that advice. Did I say I'm qualified to talk on matters, Khoya? I don't know if you took it personally. We're told by our teachers. My Ustad personally, I've started learning and going through my own things with the teacher. We're not meant to approach debates. The companions told us only the learned people debate. And so when you have people like Orthodox Muslim, Libiano, and Anas, Islamic Apex, and those brothers, they've been very well versed in debating for ages now. And so these are kind of the levels you need to approach before you start debating on mass.
Just now. So we have.
But don't take it personally, man. I feel like you're taking it personally. Well, I'm not being rude.
It's fine. Listen, this brother just came, Muhammad. He is very, very knowledgeable, mashallah. So we do have very top brothers here. That's the only reason I would even bother with logic. Otherwise, do you think I'm gonna debate with this guy? But shukran anyway. When he's ready.
Okay, it's just an advice. So may Allah reward you for the good you're doing.
I mean, just Allah khair, but designer, when he makes up stuff like that, you gotta stop him. Because he was making other stuff that Allah goes through the seventh, through the sixth, until he comes out to a third heaven. Allah, it doesn't say nothing in the hadith. Okay?
But obviously, look, he's giving his own understanding. So when someone speaks, we don't want to keep it. Walaikum salam, brother Muhammad.
Brothers, we've got to understand that Allah's sifat is not limitless. Allah does what He wants, when He wants, how He wills. So when
yeah, but
Allah
we know, check. We know Allah doesn't come into time. That's what we know for sure. But logic, he's trying to, when he was making the argument that Allah descends to the third heaven or the first heaven, he goes through the seventh. It doesn't say nothing in the hadith.
Allah comes down.
But designer as a host, he should stop him. He said, listen, read the hadith. It doesn't say that. Why are you adding stuff?
Look, in regards
but listen, if someone's explaining, because the way they don't know how to debate when they get interrupted, so let him finish, and then I said to you that he doesn't enter his creation. There's a barrier, so he'll understand that. He understands basic knowledge, right? So he knows.
Abdullah, if I could just elaborate. When it comes to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala coming down to the lowest heaven, this is in the hadith of Sahih Bukhari, when he comes down to the lowest heavens on the third quarter of the night, and he asks the malaika, "Min bid'uli la astajablu," who makes dua for me in that night when no one can see him except me? Who?
It's a rhetorical question. When Allah asks that.
No, it's not. It's a clear cut.
No, it doesn't mean like Allah who doesn't know.
Allah knows.
Brother Muhammad, we might have differences, but we have our own top scholar. So I want to ask you, there are differences we can have. Is it a literal descent, or is that His mercy descending?
That is literal.
Okay, where in the Quran does Allah? No, I want to ask you.
It says,
we have istawa. What is the Arabic word for descent, and do you have that anywhere in the Quran that Allah descends?
What is istawa mean?
Istawa over.
No, you're more learned.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has established himself over the throne in the way that suits His Majesty. And I've said this too many times. You can't put tashbih, ta'tir or tafkir. Khalas. It's a clear-cut verse. It's a muhkam ayah. What it says is what it is. You can't put the imagination onto it, because you're going to be falling into kufr. Allah does not.
That's what I tell Muhammad. When Logic brought that thing, I told him Allah alam how he descends. But he added. Logic added that Allah goes through the seventh, through the sixth. It doesn't say nothing in the hadith that he descends through the seventh, through the sixth. Allah alam how he descends.
Allahu ya'lam. There is no authenticity on how and why. If he does, that's only with his knowledge.
Yeah, but the problem is that these Christians, or the people that are reading this, they're trying to comprehend it in a way that, they're trying to just, imagine it.
Like how when Allah descends, he thinks Allah descends, he goes through the
person at a time. One person.
Okay, guys, please give me a few minutes with Brother Muhammad, one-to-one with Brother Muhammad. So that hadith, Brother Muhammad, when we do tafsir, that gives us the hadith. So against which verse of the Quran is that Allah descends? Can you give a verse of the Quran that this hadith is connecting to?
There is, for what I know, Allahu ya'lam, and I haven't fully studied that in that sense. But in that sense, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Yawmun Arafah. What day is Arafah? On a Monday, from Fajr to Maghrib. After Maghrib, just before Maghrib, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala comes down in a way that suits His Majesty, and He asks the Malaika, who is making supplication unto me so I can accept his supplication. That's one. Two, Allah comes down in the last third of the night, the last quarter of the night, where people do Qiyam al-Layl. When people get up in Qiyam al-Layl, no one can see them except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it's a direct connection between them and Allah. They have disturbed their sleep to wake up. When they have done that, Allah will come down in a way that suits His Majesty to the lowest heaven. Nothing is on top of Him, everything is still beneath Him.
Okay, so I want to ask you, Brother Muhammad, when he does that, does he surpass the Hijabul Nur?
Allah
no, he doesn't at the time. Allah does not at the time.
No, so Hani, I'm only questioning him. So Brother Muhammad,
So I'm going to ask you, so when Allah says Allah is closer to you than your jugular vein, is that literal?
Yes.
Or is that a metaphorical?
Exactly. So this is what I'm trying to highlight, Brother Muhammad. Although you read it, you cannot take it literal. There are a lot
of course you got to take it literal.
Huh?
Of course you take it literal. Because, for example, the Isra wal Miraj.
So Allah is
Abdullah, Dishonor, was the Isra wal Mi'raj literal or was it Hilm?
No, that's literal.
That's literal. Literal.
Exactly. So when the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he went up to Allah, okay, how did he go up? With Allah's decree, by Allah's permission. Is it possible for the Rasul alayhi salatu wasallam to go up on his own decree? No, it's impossible. Everything is done by the will of
human.
Allah.
But Muhammad is human. He's human.
Ya Hani, relax, ya akhi. Sallallahu Nabi. When Allah decrees of Himself, this is Himself. He is the creator of everything. Allah is not limitless from everything. He can do anything however He wants, when He wants, to what suits His Majesty. To fall into it and to sit there and dwell over it is what becomes kufr. You cannot do that. It's haram. Khalas, Allah said it, it is what it is, and that's where it ends.
That's what logic wants us to do. That's what logic wants to do. He wants to dwell in it. I told him we don't dwell in it like you Christians.
You can't dwell in the fact of Allah's sifat, what He's capable. Allah's capable of everything. You're going too deep into it with no alam, and it's something that even the Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam didn't even question. Why are we sitting here trying to debate that topic when it's not even debatable?
No, I'll tell you how it came. Yeah, I'll tell you. Look, as you are here, you have, mashallah, very good understanding of things. You think I'm going to entertain this topic? We were talking about Jesus, the divine Jesus, not being equal to the divine Father. That Him, when He was on earth, that He was in time. So that's why He went to do what He can with Allah. Do you understand? Like he had the divine nature, but it's not equal to the divine nature of the Father, because one nature is outside time, the other one is inside time. How can they be equal? They are both divine, but they are not equal, right? Muhammad? Well, when you have a nature inside time, it's different to the nature outside time. Look, I wanted him to explain that because I was holding him a lot on that. He was trying to run to our belief. You understand?
Also, what I wanted to add, Muhammad, I agree with you 100% that it's literal. 100% I agree with you. But the thing is there's imams out there that actually agree with the mercy of Allah that descends.
Yeah, akhi, these people.
For instance,
so brother Muhammad,
because there's like
as much as you're right,
because there's like Imam al-Nawawi.
You can have ikhtilaf.
There's Imam al-Nawawi. Yeah, but what's talking about that? Because there's Imam al-Nawawi, he agrees upon it. Imam Ibn Hajar, he also agrees with it. Imam al-Bayhaqi, he also agrees with it. Imam Abu Hanifa also agrees upon that. Imam Fakr al-Din al-Razi also agrees with it. They all agree with the term that it's metaphorical. It means His mercy that descends. You know what I mean? That's the only thing.
Yeah, that's the stance I hold. You understand? That's what I believe.
Yeah, I get it.
And that is the safest. That's the best, safest understanding, because if you say He descends, then we have a problem about He's behind His barrier. How is He going to come past His barrier? I know they say only Allah knows how He does it. We don't question it. But
I agree with Muhammad at the same time as well, because he is fawq al-arsh, right? So istawa means on top. It's not in the creation. It lives outside of top. So I agree with what Muhammad's saying as well at the same time.
Another thing, even the top, the scholar have said, look, you can check with Sheikh Hassan Ali. He's an amazing scholar. He said, do not give any direction to Allah. Do not say up, down, left, right, because this is our understanding of direction as human beings. So even istawa, you cannot.
Yeah, but that contradicts everything of the Isra wal Mi'raj.
How? No, it doesn't.
Of course it does. When you say that, you can't say Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When you say that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is, you can't say He's up, left, right, down.
Yeah.
Of course you can't say He's left or right.
We don't give Him any direction.
But no. Allah has given Himself a direction.
How?
When the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he was praying the salat the salat al-rayn, the istiqa, whatever, however you pronounce it in Arabic, yeah, he lifted his hands to the heavens and he looked up. Why would he look up?
No, Muhammad Muhammad, you cannot look up when you pray.
Ya akhi, the Rasul sallallahu, it's not a salah. It wasn't a salah that's fard salah. He made dua and he lifted his hands up.
Okay,
Does it say he lifted his head up too?
So Brother Muhammad, are you gonna give any direction to Allah?
Yeah, I gotta read the hadith.
Allah is over his throne in a way that suits his majesty. Allah is up.
I know, Muhammad, I know lifting your hands up, yeah, that's a different story. But lifting your head up, there's a hadith that says, do not lift your head up when you pray.
Like, yes, I understand that. And you should look down where you can't even see your feet. I get it. But what I'm trying to say to you is, Allah is up. Allah is over his throne.
I understand that. Over his throne. The throne's over the heavens.
Okay, I'll leave it as that because this topic.
So when Allah says in the Quran, "Sabbih isma rabbika al-a'la,"
designer, it's not bad to say. Designer, it's not bad to say Allahu Alam sometimes. You know, don't dive because he wants you to dive into heresy. Basically, he wants you to give him more details about it. So when he made that up, he said Allah descends through the 7th, through the 6th, through the. It doesn't say that. He descends through the 7th, through the. There's nothing.
I know what
he descends through the low 7. Yeah, but it doesn't say he goes through. But hold on. But it doesn't say the hadith. It doesn't say the hadith. He goes through the 7th, through the 6th, through the 5th, or whatever. There's nothing in the hadith. He made his own conclusion in there.
Okay. Anyway, though, I know how to deal with him, so. That's why I didn't say.
Abdullah, just a quick question. Just a quick question, right? When the Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam, when he went done Isra and Miraj, and what I emphasize in the Isra and Miraj, because that's not a dream, it's not a mercy. This is something that happened literally. Okay, so when the Rasul sallallahu went to the first heaven, where's the first heaven? Up. Is that correct?
Yeah, of course. In terms of from the earth.
Okay, from the earth. Yes, perfect.
Okay, so Brother Muhammad, another thing I wanted to ask you. We understand direction. You have to understand. This is why certain things, like only for the sake of argument and human understanding, it is up from earth, but the realm itself is not up, down, left, right, center. That realm it exists in its own nature. That only for us to understand we say up, but the world is not even flat, it's round. So, do you understand? So how do you explain up? Muhammad, it gets complicated, bro. It's only because of our limited understanding.
It's not something that's complicated. You can't make it complicated because it's not. It's what it says is what it is. That's it. You can't play with it because when you start playing with it, you're practically playing with the sifat of Allah wa ya'udhu billah. That's kufr. Allah is up, khalas, that's it. You can't sit there and like said it. You can't put a tashbih or a ta'tir or even a tafkir, a thought to it. Do you understand? So if I tell you Allah, we all affirm that Allah has a face. Can you describe Allah's face?
No.
Exactly. But we affirm that Allah has a face. We affirm that Allah has a shin. We affirm that Allah has two right hands. How He has said and proclaimed for Himself. That's it. You don't go into it anymore. We hear and we obey. That's it. وَأَسَمَانَا وَأَطَانَا.
Yeah, but it's not bad saying Allahu Alam. It's not. Of course, trying to use Allahu Alam is better. Yeah, trying to use Allahu Alam more often. Digging yourself a bigger heresy.
We don't have any Christians, so that's fine. We can speak about anything else. I only done that because he came. I was trying to explain the nature of Jesus. Otherwise,
and the difference is, designer, is that you will have people from Ahl al-Bida', do you understand? And that have differences in opinion on this, but even themselves, look, you gotta understand, when it comes to Hadith Bukhari, rahimahullah, right? And I'll give you a clear, authentic Hadith. Okay, the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, one of the Sahaba came to Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam and he said, Ya Rasulullah, I have unalived my slave woman, a slave. Sorry, there was Allahu Akbar. What was the hadith again, man? I think it was Muawiyah radiyallahu ta'ala anhu wa man arda. Okay, he asked about a free woman, a woman that was a slave. And حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Muhammad, find the hadith and then tell us about it.
Wallahi, I just lost my train of thought, man. Oh, Ya Allah. It was about a slave girl. Okay, so the Rasul alayhi salatu, he goes, bring her to me so I can question her. He grabs her, he questions her. The Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam, he asked her, he goes to her, who am I? And she said, Inta Rasulullah. And he goes, Sadaqti. And then he asked her, where is Allah? She pointed up, Fis Sama. He said to Muawiyah, free her, for she is a believer. That's an authentic hadith. She pointed up. No one can refute this. The people of Ahl al-Bidah refute this, and you ask them, why do you refute this? And they say, because this is a hadith ahad. It's not mutawatir. 90% of Bukhari and Muslim a hadith based on ahad hadith, direct from the Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam. So no one can sit there and claim this and claim that.
I was just going to say that when Logic was up here, there was a lot of blasphemy in the comments. So, inshallah, next time when someone does come up, sisters, whoever is here, please, inshallah, you have more. Just help me with the comments, because there's so much brothers. Sorry.
Well, you can just switch off the comments. You can just switch off the comments. You can just switch them off.
Mute a lot of them, but it was a lot.
No, they were saying a lot of.
The best way to switch the comments off.
Yeah, I know. I saw it. I was mute.
Now turn the comments off. Hey, look, get cooked, get destroyed, then turn the comments off, victimize yourself, argue amongst each other, and blame everybody else. Yo, that was so crazy. Logic is going to start a live in about 5 minutes, guys, so just hang out and chill. Let's go ahead and try to get some entertainment in here before Logic actually goes live. If there's a Muslim in here that wants to join up and talk, feel free to hit that link up top. But yeah, Logic's gonna go live to do a recap and actually bring up more Muslims to talk to. We're just waiting on them to get home. That was actually insane. Oh my goodness. This is what happens when all your religion teaches is to just scream Allah is one, and then that's supposed to mean you won the argument. That's it. When all you teach is Allah is one, everything else makes absolutely no sense. One simple question literally had all of those Muslims arguing with each other, cussing each other out because they all want to be right. Like all of those guys want to be top dogs. This is the point. This is the point, ladies and gentlemen. They all want to be top dogs. They all want to be the new Islam. They all want to be the new Muhammad. They all want to be the new guy that's the leader of Islam. And it just shows right there. Now, this happens all the time. This happens all the time. We're just showing you guys what happens here. But if you know, you know. For the people who join our lives and come hang out with us when we're not recording, this happens all the time. Simple. You go there, a Muslim panel, he's got 8-9 people on stage, and no one can control themselves. They all want to just Aki, hold on, brother. Aki, hold on, brother. Aki, let me just, and they always do exactly what Dawood did. Dawood went off topic, wanted to try to force Logic to stay off topic. Wanted to change the